How do you accept that the people you care for don't give a flying FCK about you live your best life? Ask yourself this: why are so many people single? The answer is because mutual attraction is rare. I can't tell you how many times I go on a date and feel nothing, and the woman would text me something like "that went great, don't you think?" On the other side of the coin, I will often meet a woman and really like her, only to find she is not interested. It's just life, it's a numbers game. You have to just keep trying and never give up. I hope it helps to know we all go through it. My advice is just have fun and don't take it too personally. OMG, I feel like this more often than not. I've read the comments before me and I lived a few that I agree with. It's hard these days to find a mutual connection with. I find myself to be alone a lot more as I got older. Just remember, if you get friend zoned, that means they are not eligible for your money, time, and effort. Going out mean they pay their way. You just have to accept that you are loved and you don't need any outside love or validation. Some days are easier than others. At the end of the day, I know that I love me better than anyone else ever could. So FM. Very tough situation I'm sorry you going through, but speaking from experience, you have to get as far away from them and then you have to accept that they will do gatherings without you in live like they don't miss what they had. But as for today, you have to be positive about things because negativity spreads so fast. Everything you work hard to get might go down in flames. Anyway, keep your composure, smile, and persevere. I have generally moved on from people that didn't really care about me. I mean friends that at least show they care when you're in a rough spot, but generally worry about their own life is pretty normal. Relationships though should be about mutually caring for each other and about each other. Finding that and dealing with the emotional pains of rejection or things just not working out was pretty hard though, and pretty depressing. My motivation was just that if I didn't do anything then nothing would happen, so I kept trying to do better and be better despite how I felt. Your psychology is always going to work against you though, and you can only fight it with positive thoughts and better reasoning. It's hard, and yes, you're gonna feel it. But that's good. You need to let yourself feel that and eventually it gets easier to feel and live with. I just don't talk to anyone anymore. I use THC so that my mind won't wander at night either. But seriously, I went through this at the end of high school and into college. I found out most people I spoke to were acquaintances, not friends. It took me until now where I'm about to graduate college to accept that a lot of social interaction is shallow and built on normativity over being intimate. I had to realize who everyone actually was to me, and if those people's opinions should resonate more or less with me. It led to me realizing that I overvalued people's opinion of me, and it was silly to dwell so much on someone's opinion that really only speaks to me because we have the same class or work together. I basically only value close friends and family now, and even then I have to consider if it's worth dealing with their opinions. This all goes for relationships too. Sadly, it means that I don't connect quickly and can have a hard time trusting that I should go further. But it also means I don't get hurt as often, and I've accepted that I'm happy being myself for the most part. I haven't mastered that. One day at a time. You are good enough and you are lovable. Hope it starts to subside. It can be painstakingly slow. Don't give up. You are somebody. It is the other person's loss. It's something that becomes easier with time. What you're going through is almost like a rite of passage. If you try to run away from it, the fear of it catching up to you will hurt you more. It's okay for you to want the things that you want. It's okay for others to want the things that they want. We can't force other people to love us. I don't think it's necessary to pretend that you don't feel. It's okay for you to have felt the things that you felt. I know that you're frustrated. I know that you're in pain. Not everyone will agree with the way you went about things, but I am proud of you for not compromising the thing that makes you who you are. Our flaws are our greatest weaknesses and our greatest strengths. They are what make us who we are. As time goes on, that weight that you're carrying will lighten. The elephant that is crushing you will eventually become a mouse. But you have to allow it to run its course. It's okay to mourn the loss of what you were hoping for. You just have to look at the bright side of things, like if you were young then you still have time to find someone. Getting friendzone or the feeling is one-sided suck, but it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one of your chapters, so just go to the next one. Also, don't care about them. If you're married, that's one thing. But in your situation, even if you're not married, it's all about communication and compromise, and if your partner isn't going to communicate or compromise in some areas and you feel that your life is going that you look back and regret and wish you did something, then I guess this right now is that time to do something. That would be my suggestion. I wish I could just get a hold of you and talk to you. Actually, just got friend zoned a few hours ago. It fucking hurts. The girl I'm talking to is really sweet and insists on staying friends. But I just don't know what to do. But anyways, I'm really sorry, man. Meditation. No expectations, no disappointment. Understand that it's okay that things didn't work out like how you thought they would. Accept it. Realize you shouldn't want anyone who doesn't want you or chooses you as a first option. Focus on self-improvement. It will pass.